In our last exercise, we learned a lot about the layers palette, we learned about the swatches palette, and we learned about some of the tools that we use in Photoshop. In this next lesson, we're going to expand on that just a little bit by learning about another art concept, one of our first art concepts that we're going to be talking about, and that's color. And I have up on the screen just the basic color wheel that everybody knows from elementary school. And if you remember, we have red, blue, and yellow. Red, blue, and yellow are the primary colors. And in between red, blue, and yellow, we have orange, purple, and green. Orange, purple, and green are the secondary colors, and red, blue, and yellow the primary colors. All of that stuff is pretty basic. What we're going to talk about is a color scheme. And a color scheme is something that you think about when you get dressed. It's something you think about when you decorate a room. It's something that artists think about when they create their artwork. There are lots of different color schemes that we can use, but the first color scheme we're going to be talking about is called a monochromatic color scheme. And to see that, I'm going to expand the color wheel into some more slices. So I'm going to chop up the pie, so to speak, in a couple more sections. So if I look at our basic yellow, red, and blue, I notice that now there's two colors in between. We know that if we combine red and blue, we can make blue violet, violet, and violet red when we take those two colors. When we take red and yellow, we can create these three colors with red and yellow. When we take yellow and blue, we can create these three colors. And all of that is really important going forward because we're going to be choosing now which colors we're going to be using for our new version of the Shapes project. The other aspect of the program we're going to be learning is merge all, merge down and merge visible, as well as duplicating layers. And as I said in the beginning of the course, we're going to be moving pretty fast through these sections. These recordings will be up on the website so that you can review any of this information whenever you feel like it. So go ahead. I'm going to finish this section right here by talking about the color wheel, and the color scheme that we're going to be talking about is called a monochromatic color scheme. And a monochromatic color scheme will use versions of one or two colors that are next to each other on the color wheel. So here we have yellow, green, and green. If I was going to be doing a project, I would be choosing all colors from yellow, green, and green. So you guys can choose one or two of these colors. In this one we have, say, orange, yellow, and orange. And all of the colors that have to do with your project are going to be using those colors. So when you go to the internet and you find a little version of the color wheel, look and see what types of colors you'd like to use. So in this case I can use blue, violet, violet, and violet red. And those will be the only colors I'm going to be using for our project. And you'll understand just a tiny bit more as soon as we get into finishing up our project or starting our project. So let's go ahead and do that now.